the tank. It's an experience all unto itself. Guys, welcome back in the vehicle. We just had a bad signal patch there. Moving along Impala Plains Road here. Getting up towards Wetella access. It's quite quiet. As night drives can be or tend to be. Just thinking of how much that sort of reflects in a way the spirit of the true hunter. If you imagine a leopard or a lion walking through the night, it could be a similar experience to this. They could walk for maybe half an hour, 2 hours, and not even see anything. But if they do find an opportunity, they've then got to be very careful and quiet. Maybe take another 2 or 3 hours to stalk close enough for the hunt. So really patience beyond, I think, what most people can understand or appreciate. What the predators have out here to survive. I know these night drives can be very quiet, but it's one of the things over the years of guiding as well. I always enjoy just the night space. Your smells and everything around you, and the best way to do it is literally just to pay as much attention as you can to your surroundings, try and spot whatever you can. Just enjoy the quiet of it sort of as an experience on its own. And then of course if you suddenly see something, it adds a whole new dimension of excitement into the experience. But you certainly can have evenings where it will be very, very quiet. Be a good time. Ask questions as well for the next few days and weeks and months. Always interested in getting interesting questions, thought-provoking questions, maybe even for those of you that have sort of ideas or thoughts. Just want to bounce around a bit and say something that may or may not make sense, but I'll always try and respond. Welcome to come up with questions if you have anything. Meantime, we're almost at camp. We've got about 5 minutes or so left. In terms of distance, about 1 kilometer, a little bit less. So there's still the potential, of course, of finding anything between here and there. Let's just enjoy the last part of the drive, enjoy the evening out here. Just before camp, and a little group of impala. Actually, at second glance, a big group of impala. Just have a bit of a look at them. Out in the dark here, it's typical for them, a nice open area. A bit safer, it means they can spot and see predators hopefully a bit easier. And of course there's some of the evening. Not much to do, a bit of ruminating, chew some of that food they collected during the afternoon, and then grazing. Very important part. The whole day they've been moving around and feeding, and then summertime especially. That means they would have picked up a lot of ticks. Very important part of grooming. Obviously they groom themselves, but you also get this allo grooming, which is very, very essential, I guess, for them to survive. The areas that they can't reach themselves, the face, around the cheeks, top part of the neck. A very practical reason for it, but there's also a very, very important social bonding aspect in that. Excuse me. Impala walking off, and bit of a tricky camera to work this at night, the infrared camera. Thank you very much for joining us on Game Drive this afternoon. Thank you for spending your time with Wild Earth. It's a pleasure to have people that are interested in wildlife and are passionate about wildlife as well. So hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow morning is a whole new day. I'm sure it won't be raining. It should be nice and clear, and it should also mean lots of wildlife activity. So looking forward to it. Hopefully we see lots of big animals as well. Turn this guy's down. Game Drive's also ending off. So again, good night. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic evening. From myself, Peter, from Alex and camera, Haley back in the Life Control Center. See you in the morning.